YTPC, it's your old Uncle Butter coming back at you live and direct from beautiful Adams County, Pennsylvania on a beautiful, beautiful day here. And I'm joined here, as always, with Sean the Billy Goat Ghost Cob, El Presidente of the YTPC.
Take four.
Take four. What are you smoking? I'm having deja vu.
Yeah, I feel like I've done this before for the fourth time. Jad's Pipes, the Ghost Ants. Hey, Dreadlock Piper, does that stem look familiar? That stem work? I think it does. You know what I'm talking about, son. And in it, Esoterica's Peace Haven.
Peace Haven, ye say. And I'm smoking my brand new OMS KT209. Is it 209? Is it not?
KT209.
Yeah, 209. And I'm smoking some Grand Croupier Boneyard, a very nice English blend. And we come to extend our well wishes for everyone and hope that you're enjoying this International Pipe Smoking Day. Hope you get the chance to get out and have a
hope
bowl.
Mother Nature's being nice to you as she is to us today.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
This Peace Haven's a wonderful Virginia blend. It's very, like, at first you got like a lot of like blueberries or some kind of berries, and then it comes in with this real yeasty flavor. And that yeast was really the star of the show. It's an interesting blend. I really like it. It's good. This sample was sent to me with the pipe from Mr. Davis himself.
Very nice, very nice. I can tell you that I've always known that Brother Salam makes a good pipe. As I've had the opportunity to smoke some of yours and really had nice experiences. But I got on Friday. I was heading down to Woodbridge, Virginia, or Woodford or Woodbridge, Virginia, to get that 3-in-1 mill drill, and I stopped at the post office beforehand. Of course, there's no smoking in Buttermobile, and I just had it sticking out of my jaw the whole time. Just couldn't wait to get back.
Should have packed it.
And just smoked it anyway, huh?
I would have rolled the windows down. The match accidentally got struck.
Accidentally, huh?
And accidentally touched the end of the pipe.
Well, I am extremely, extremely happy with my purchase here.
I
really
love
am.
my OMS pipe. I love my Devil Ants. As you all know, I love the Devil Ant shape, and it drives my wife, Queen Cobb, bonkers.
She's just not a fan of that shape.
She is not a fan of the Devil Ant shape.
Well, of course, if you're smoking an English out of the Devil Ants, I mean,
I'm 0 for 2.
You're 0 for 2.
I gotta say though, my Virginia, my English intake has gone down.
You're Virginian Vapors now.
Since I'm now Virginian Vapors, I'm really big into Virginias and Vapors now. I mean, I do love my Northwoods and my railroad station. That will forever be.
I've had a renaissance in liking some aromatics. I've had some nice times with them now that.
Yeah, I mean, but now I'm at the point where I'll smoke the ones I have, and I don't think I'll buy anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see me purchasing another tin. I mean, I could be wrong. It would not surprise me. But
well, people,
I enjoy the Virginias better. And the good thing is about an aromatic, if you put it down and you forget about it, it's eventually going to lose its luster and its topping, and it's going to taste like poo.
Yeah.
Where if you put a Virginia down and forget about it, it's just going to get better.
Sure.
A Virginia is kind of like my wife. It will age better in time. Me, I'm kind of like an aromatic, like milk. I get old and sour and just no good.
Clumpy.
Yeah, no good.
And at the end of the day, we just gotta flush you down the toilet.
Yeah.
This winter,
And Christy seems to enjoy Virginia's.
that's good.
The smells of Virginia's a lot more. They're more tolerable for her.
This winter, buddy, I tell you, this winter I've talked a lot. I've talked tremendous amount of hours on House Party and Voxer. It's been a hard winter. It's been a terrible winter for a lot of people, a lot of places. The weather has been horrible. There's a lot psychologically going on in the country right now. That's just, there's some negativity going on, and I'm just really looking forward
it's just
to
been bitter cold. Like,
yeah.
we had that stretch. It was like -6, -8 degrees at night, and that's bitter cold for us. And if we're to be over a week at a time, that span, that's just, for somebody like me, man, that's tough. And then again, it being gorgeous like this today, it's gonna be like 30 degrees in another day or two. It's gonna drop back down. That kills me. We just had 4 inches of snow on the ground
2 days ago.
2 days ago. You go from that to this, that's really hard on me.
I'll bet you in some of the shady parts you could probably find a little bit of snow
Oh,
laying
yeah.
in somewhere.
Oh yeah.
It's just so hard. So the weather, it's just so tough, and it just puts you down.
It does.
And you know, my dad was a bad sufferer of seasonal affective disorder. You know, not getting enough vitamin D, not getting enough sunlight. It has a psychological effect on you.
Absolutely,
a very
it does.
profound psychological effect.
I take some vitamin D in the wintertime.
That's a very good idea. You know, I was up quite a bit early this morning, and I was sitting out here. I was watching some game tape, watching some videos and whatnot, and it was really foggy here this morning, and it just having the light even through the fog diffusing was very positive. Sit here, have a cup of coffee, and
Yeah,
just relax.
I was on House Party with Pipe Miner and Smokey Mo this morning.
Okay.
We were talking, and boy, it was foggy. You couldn't see the model house across the street. It was that foggy.
I tell you what, I was sitting here last night real late, and I looked out, and it was complete darkness, and I didn't have the porch light on, and I was like, "Is the power out in downtown, down in Cash Town there?" I couldn't see anything, and then I looked out, I stepped outside, and I couldn't even barely see the fire pit.
Yeah.
So it's pretty significant. But I think you're right. All these bugs that get killed by the cold, they're around, and they get woken back up, and people are touching their faces and thinking it's summertime, and it's
Breaking out shorts and tank tops already, and in 3 days next week they'll have pneumonia.
It's really bad. It's just tough. So.
Mm-hmm.
So International Pipe Smoking Day, 2/20.
Yep.
What do you think of your pipe smoking habit / hobby today?
It's just another day.
Just another day?
I try to chew your pipe every day.
Right.
I mean, obviously I can't, but I mean, I try to chew as much as I can. It's
Well,
another day to it.
Every day is just another day. Every day.
Sure.
Every day we celebrate our independence from Great Britain. We just decide on a day to make it especially at the forefront today.
Right. It's cool to go on Instagram and see, like, even the non-YouTube presenters posting pictures of a tin of rat trays and a pipe and a lighter and keeping Zippo alive.
We'll have to get up there. That's a wonderful place to visit. That'd be an overnight for us for sure, but because in Pennsylvania you can get there from here, but it's one of these deals. We're right up at the very top of the state, about 3 miles from the New York border, Bradford, Pennsylvania. Also, Zippo bought case knives a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to sit down here and.
That Grand Croupier has really got a nice room note to it too, for an English. I like it because it's got a little bite to it.
It does have a little bite or / spice to it. I would say I would enjoy it. You said it's relatively cheap, right? Or very cheap.
Oh yeah, it's very cheap on smokingpipes.com. That is from a sample that was so graciously sent to me by Okie John.
Oh, good
I
old
thought I'd
Okie
share
John.
it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for
Okie
sharing
John,
it.
thank you very
Okie
much,
John,
brother.
for sending it to him.
Another good old boy. Really enjoy him, talking to him, and
House Party. What a wonderful application. What a wonderful application.
it is. It is. It really
That's not
is.
to say anything bad about Voxer. You know, I was talking to Scotty P on Voxer last night. I hadn't caught up with him for a little bit, and it's just nice to be able to talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
The nice thing about House Party is you put the phone down. You set it up, you put the phone down, and you just don't touch it. You just sit there and just carry on a conversation like we are right now.
and I've
You know, where a Voxer, you got to have the phone in your hand all the time.
yeah.
Or at least down where you can touch the button to talk. You know, that's the nice thing about House Party.
I think it's really fantastic. I was in a room about a week ago. There was 8 people in that room, and we were spread over a tremendous amount of time zones. And I was just like, what a wonderful bit of technology, you know, this is. Just thinking, I think about my kids, and, you know, okay, well, yeah, I always think about my grandmother being born in 1900, right? Just down about 20 miles from here. You know, no rural electrification, you know, barely any kind of aircraft at all, if any. Only the most elite of the elite had automobiles, or what they were calling automobiles at the time, and then she died in 1982 with the personal computer, you know, and you know,
Yeah.
space shuttle, the personal computer, and everything. And just think how much in your lifetime, in my lifetime, you know, you're what, about 5 years older than me, so
We still miss some really cool stuff, though.
we did.
We miss some really cool stuff, man. We miss some really cool stuff.
Yeah, but we got some really cool stuff
I
now.
would love to have sat and watched on TV live Neil Armstrong step off that ladder.
Yeah, good old Eagle Scout Neil Armstrong, I think you
Oh,
mean to say,
man.
yeah.
He was an amazing astronaut. That was such a cool thing for us to you know, go there and see that. Even to see the horrible things of the announcement of, you know, the death of Elvis Presley or the assassinations of MLK
RFK,
and
JFK.
JFK.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know, it would have been just so cool to see that stuff. Could you imagine getting a newspaper the day after Titanic sunk?
That'd be pretty cool.
Mm.
On the 50th anniversary of JFK's assassination, they did re-release like the Dallas paper and stuff, and I bought one
Oh, did you?
just to have a representation of it, or reproduction, I should say.
I remember one time we went to this lady's house for medical assist. She lived in a trailer, and she had wall to wall, floor to ceiling papers.
That was my great
Oh
beloved
my
aunt,
God, dude!
Eleanor.
And they were all complaining about it, and I stopped the one guy, and I looked at him. I said, son, I said, do you realize how much history is in this room right now? I said, you know, there's a paper somewhere of when Roberto Clemente passed, when Elvis died, when
Sure.
John F. Kennedy was shot. I mean, there are some crazy, crazy things. You know, when the Beatles came to America.
Sure.
You know, I mean, there's some really
Civil
cool...
Rights Act being passed.
Absolutely. This is a really good Virginia blend. You just get a feeling like you're sitting there eating a bag of fresh rolls. That's what it really is.
Interesting.
It's very, very yeasty. I really, really dig it. And you don't hear much of people talking about it on YouTube.
No?
Peace Haven.
No. Stonehaven, Tilbury,
Yeah.
Ramsgate, Margate,
Blackpool.
Blackpool.
Unicorn Piper got some of that awesome. Blackpool had that. It looked like the Black Mountains with snow on top of it. Dude, that was an amazing catch. Which he so graciously shared with Dreadlock in a trade.
Very nice.
Him and Joey did a trade, and he shared that. That was pretty cool.
What tamper are you using there, old boy?
Using my Forever Slim Edition, made for me by the one and the only
The modest of the Piper.
He's got the original.
I got the
Wow.
original. Well, it's not the original, but it's number 2, I guess. You have number 1.
Correct.
But this one's never been reworked or anything. One tamper to rule them all.
The Forever Tamper, right there, baby. The Forever Tampers. Ah, that sucker shined up in no time.
Oh, I guarantee you. Can you get into your bucket and show your... I mean, this thing's almost at a mirror finish, folks. I mean, you just compare this one. Kind of a dull brass because it sits out here in the porch. And then compare that. Bright, shiny.
Yeah.
Machinist had a good day that day.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be International Pipe Smoking Day if I didn't use it. So I just used it there. That's one thing I seem to like to collect.
Yeah?
Tampers.
Tampers are cool.
It's really cool when they make them. Like the one that Scotch and Pipes made me, that he had carved.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Oh,
That's fantastic.
they're fantastic. The
Ben,
one that
Ben the Bag Piper.
Ben Bag Piper, Old Bull.
Mm-hmm.
Good Old Bull made me a Tennessee toothpick and tamper. I love those things, man. Them things are getting beat pretty good too.
I get the cellar up on the wall here. There's going to be probably almost a whole shelf dedicated to tampers.
Absolutely. I don't know if you watched it or not. Joey, the Dreadlock Piper, got a new pipe. The Bride of Frankenstein.
I don't know if I saw that.
Oh my God, you didn't. You didn't. Because you'd have been like, oh, you didn't see it yet. It is awesome. The stem is identical.
Is it?
He used, it's so close. So close. And it's a beautiful black, real high bowl. And it's all black. And it's got the cool white.
No, neat.
Oh, it's awesome. It makes me want one. It really does. If I wouldn't be called a copycat, I'd have one. I'm telling you right now. It's a cool pipe.
I don't think Joe would mind. I really don't.
It is a cool pipe. You should see it. It's awesome. It is cool. It makes my creative juices flow on what I would want.
I'm telling you, my creative juices are just springing up now that I went down and got that machine.
Yeah.
I've got just a little bit of work. The main quill bearing has to be repacked, so that's the hardest part is getting the bearing out. Once the bearing's out, it's 5 minutes to pack it and then put it back in. That's no big deal. And then the belt for the mill portion. So, and I got to get a quick change tool post, or I have to go get some shim stock, one of the two. So to build the tools up to center. So I'm really looking forward to that.
It's fantastic. And I'm finally going to get my damn tamper that I ordered 2 years ago.
Nah, I wasn't 2 years ago, but okay. You're at the bottom of the list, man. I got people.
Man, that's beat.
I got people that are waiting on golf prizes still.
Yeah.
Well, you know what really hurt it was we're very, very far behind at work, and I don't have the key to the shop where I go in at 3 in the morning and do them or whatever. But you know, we're very far behind. It's a little distasteful to be able to do it.
I'm just anxious to get my brass one with the witness wood in it.
Yeah.
And then carry that in my pocket. Put my Forever tamper down, leave it out for a while, and carry my brass one. Can you imagine how pretty that's going to look?
Oh, yeah. It'll look nice. I got plans and designs. Don't worry. I got plenty of plans and designs.
It'll be pretty.
You know, I just come to the realization that, you know, I just need to have a creative outlet.
Where are we at?
Just about 20 minutes.
Cool.
I just come to the realization that I really just need to have a creative outlet at home.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You know, I changed my hours from full-time to part-time to be able to take care of the mom and the kids. Well, now mom, I tell you, I got a call about mom today. They were all, you know, every time that Gettysburg number comes up, I'm like, oh, here we go. This is the call, you know. But they needed my permission to change her roommate. So she's changed rooms today. Of course, unfortunately, she probably doesn't even know what room she's in or where she's at, but it is what it is, I suppose. She's being cared for, and that's the most important thing.
Yes, sir. It is.
It is a little different in the house here, not hearing her TV and, you know, not taking care of her. But, you know, the kids got me running one end of the house to the other.
Yeah, that they do.
You know, especially today. So.
Won't be long, Charlie will be walking.
I bet you it's within 2 weeks. Because maybe even less than that. Maybe even less than that.
Yipper.
It's going to be a good time, I know for a fact.
Guarantee you.
Well, I hope everyone's doing well. And I hope everyone's, you know, able to get outside and get some sunshine. Pack a pipe, get some sunshine in your eyes, and, you know, just realize, you know, screw that groundhog with the 6 more weeks of winter or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, forget him.
Shoot that stupid thing. He belongs in a crop.
You know, they say that he's like immortal. I mean, the rules that they got and the stupid things that they come up with.
Let me tell you what, folks. If I could get close enough and a clear shot with a 22, that sapsucker would be in my crock pot with some potatoes and carrots, and there wouldn't be any more predictions. I'd predict a full tummy in about a couple of hours.
Oh man, I just feel real good.
Assassination of
here we go.
Phil.
You know, when you do this, they're gonna look back at this video and they're gonna
Laugh.
see, there it was, way back in 2018.
Right.
There it was.
Yeah, right.
Oh man.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm just really looking forward to this spring.
Yeah, me too.
And Ghost Cob and I do have a small announcement to make. We have been discussing it, and we're going to be doing some tours of the battlefield and doing some videos from out there.
Yep.
Come springtime.
On the road.
On the road. Ghosty Buttercob worldwide. On the road. You ever been to the Horseshoe Curve?
No. That's where Brother Grow is.
We should go see him.
Sure.
That would be nice. That's only up in Altoona. Turnpike to Route 99. You're there not too long. You ever been to Flight 93 Memorial?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. That would be in a Horseshoe Curve where Old Grow is. That would be that could be a pretty emotional trip for this old boy. Because I think about Grow a lot.
Yeah, for
Because,
sure.
I mean, I used to, every time I would smoke, I'd take pictures and send it to him. You know?
Oh, the door's opening.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Children of all.
El Chico!
I told him, I said, if you want to go outside, you have to have shoes and socks on. He goes outside and he's
Got a diaper,
got a
shoes
diaper,
and socks.
shoes and socks. Minimum requirement.
He followed the requirements.
He followed the requirements. Yeah.
I know something's going to come flying when he does that.
Yeah. Well.
All right. Well, guys, hope you have a great day. And until we can get together and pack a pipe or smoke a good cigar, let all what you do be done out of love.
And always remember, if you can't help it, don't hurt it. This is Uncle Butter and Ghost Cob signing out.